Hey there, I'm Eric Hurst from the Nicros Training Center, back with another monthly handhold review. This time around I'm going to show you a really cool new set called Diff Tex Crimps. Now first of all, Diff Tex stands for differential texture, and that is a feature of many of our hold lines. Differential texture means that there's two different weights of texture on different parts of the hold. Most often what we do is we'll put a smooth zero tex on a large part of the hold to make it unusable for the feet or hands, and then just put the texture on the gripping surface of the most positive part of the hold. So it requires a little more thought, not only grabbing the holds but also using them as footholds to be able to locate the high texture part of the hold and place your hand and foot onto that. So in any case, Diff Tex Crimps, of course, are crimp shapes. Most of these holds are about the size of a carabiner, a bit smaller, a bit larger, depending on the shape. This is the largest shape of the set. Very straightforward in terms of what you're going to be using or how you're going to be using the hold. This one is very in-cut. Certainly on a standard 45 or 50 degree overhanging wall, this would be a finger bucket, a full pad onto this hold. This is the largest and most positive hold of the set. So from here they get a little less usable or a little more difficult to use in terms of gripping onto them. This one's still fairly in-cut. It's a little smaller in size, though even with my fairly large fingers I can get all four fingers onto this. So again, it's another finger bucket type of shape. Again, smooth zero tex on the front, but then a nice medium level of texture on the gripping surface of the hold. This shape, a little less in-cut. On a 45, you might have to twist your body to really make it work, though on, say, a 20 or 30 degree angle wall, I think it would work just fine. Same for this shape. You see it's even smaller. This is about 3 fingers for me and about 3/4 of a pad. So again, usable on a steeper wall, though it's going to require a little more forearm strength, no doubt about it. Here, this the smallest of the in-cut holds. This again, maybe 2 to 3 fingers. You can see it's only about 2 inches wide, so it's a smaller shape, but still in-cut enough, about a half a pad to be able to pull on a V-hard boulder problem on a steeper wall. Now the other 5 shapes, there's 10 total shapes in this Diff Tex Crimps set. The other 5 shapes are much less in-cut. These shapes, the last 5, you'll be using these on a vertical to slightly overhung wall. This shape is in cut maybe about 10 degrees. So slightly overhanging wall, yeah, you can use it, especially if you're twisting your body and drawing your hips into the wall and improving the force vectors of your grip. But for the most part, it's about a half a pad, maybe half to 3/4 of an inch deep. This shape here is pretty much straight in cut. So on a vertical wall it would be a flat hold. Anything overhanging it turns into a sloper. I think on a 20 or 30 degree overhanging wall you could still use it, but again you have to twist your hips, really use it more technically than just as a down pull. Here's another, this is about a 2.5 inch wide hold, a full pad. But again, this is not in cut at all. It's a flat hold on a vertical wall. It's a sloper on anything past vertical. So a very tricky shape to use on a steeper wall. This one has a slight in cut, maybe 10 to 20 degrees, but it is small, a half pad at most. About 3 inches wide, so you can get all 4 fingers, but it is would qualify as a small crimp in my book, that's for sure. And the 10th hold, another one that's just slightly in cut, 5 or 10 degrees. So you have a little bit of bite on a slightly overhanging wall, but if you put it on a 45, at least for me, it would be a foothold. So I'd be putting this on a lesser angled wall. But in any case, these Diff Tex Crimps, very nice shapes, an affordable set. Bolt them on, get training, and you'll get strong.